This is lesson 8.3, surface area of pyramids, chapter 8. Now the surface area of pyramids, or finding the surface area of pyramids, is exactly the same as the prisms. The only difference is that we have different types of faces. Now surface area just means the total area of all the faces given in the 3D figure. That's all it means. Now we've already looked at the nets of pyramids, but just let's go ahead and look at it once again. This is the same website that I've shown you before. The one that is here is a square pyramid, because the base, if you see, has the base here is a square, and the rest of them are the faces. All the lateral faces are the triangles. So you have a square base, and then you have the four triangles, because a square has four sides. So the lateral faces are all triangles. Now in a triangular pyramid, when you have it, the base is a triangle. That's why it's called a triangular pyramid, because of the base. And then the lateral sides are of course going to be all triangles. So now it looks like there are four triangles. So this is the base, the center, and then these are the lateral sides. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with the lesson. Now a square pyramid has a square base. That's why it's called a square pyramid, because of its base. And this is what we are talking about. That's a square base right there. Now to find the surface area of any pyramid, doesn't matter what pyramid it is. It could be a hexagonal pyramid, square pyramid, rectangular pyramid, triangular pyramid. All we have to do is find the area of each of the faces and add up. Now if you look, making a net, especially for a pyramid, is the easiest. So go ahead and make a net every time you have to find the surface area, so that you can figure out the dimensions really easy. These are the four sides, or the four lateral sides, which are all triangles, and the center is your base. If you notice, all these four sides are equal. Okay, let's go ahead and find the surface area of a square pyramid now. If you look at the dimensions, it says that the base is 8 feet. So they're talking about this base, which is 8 feet, and the height of the side as 11 feet. And this is called the lateral height. It's not the height of the pyramid, it's the height of the lateral side. You'll know the difference when you go to the next grade when you do this. Okay, so this is the bottom. The bottom is 8 feet. So if that's 8, then this also has to be 8. Let me just go ahead and increase this because it got cut. These are the sides. So we have 1, 2 sides here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are also the sides. This height, they said, is 11 feet. And of course this bottom, this is a square, so all these are going to be 8. Alright, let's find the area of the square first. Area of the square, which is nothing but, in this case, the base or the bottom, is length times width, and in this case both happen to be the same, so 8 times 8, which is 64. Now let's find the area of the triangle. Area of the side, which is the triangle, is base times height divided by 2. Now in this case, if you take a look, base is the 8 times height is the 11. That's the height, that's the 11, divided by 2. So 2 goes once, 2 goes 4 times. Our answer is 44. So the area of each of these triangles is 44. Area of each triangle is 44. Now you can figure out the others by doing every time, or you can just multiply this answer by 4 to give you the area of all 4 triangles. So area of all 4 sides equals 44 times 4, which gives you 176. Now in order to find the total area, which is nothing but the surface area, it's just a fancy way of calling the total area of the 3D figure, surface area of the square pyramid, is 64, which is right here. So you're adding this 64, which is the area of the square or the base. So 64 plus the area of the 4 triangles or the 4 sides, which is the 176, and we end up with 240. 64 plus 176. Now you can write it as square feet, or you can write it as 240 feet squared. It doesn't matter how you write it. Okay, let's take a look at the next problem. In this case, we are finding the surface area of a triangular pyramid. Why is it called a triangular pyramid? Because the base is the shape of a triangle. So this is your base, and then on the sides, these are the sides, which are always a triangle for a pyramid. Okay, so triangle pyramid has a triangle base. To find the surface area of any pyramid, we are going to find the area of each of the faces and add them up. Okay, now one thing you need to remember is that the area of this, so area of base, will be different, most likely, so will be different than area of sides, which are the side, these triangles. So the area of this center is going to be different than those. So you can't say, oh, there are 4 triangles, let me just go ahead and multiply the answer that I get 4 times. It doesn't work that way, so be very careful there. Okay, all right. Again, the other thing you have to be careful when you're doing with a triangular pyramid is to make sure that you take the correct height of the triangles, whether you're taking the height of the base or whether you're taking the height of the side. Okay, now I'm going to draw the base. This is the base here, that's the base, and if you notice, they've given you that height, that is the height of the base. So let's go ahead and find the area of the base. Area of base or bottom equals b times h divided by 2. In this case, 8 times 7 divided by 2, which is 2 goes once, 2 goes 4 times 7 is 28. Now let's find the area of the side. Now this is how the side is. So let me get that off and then show you the side. This is the side of the triangle, and this is the height they are talking about, and that height in this case is 11. Okay, this is called the lateral height, which again, like I mentioned before, you'll learn next year. So area of the side is base times height divided by 2, and in this case the base is 8 times the height is 11 divided by 2. Go ahead, 2 goes once, 2 goes 4 times, so 4 times 11 is 44. Now how many faces do I have? So this is 44, this is 44, and this is 44. Now you can add up 44 3 times, 44 plus 44 plus 44, or you can say area of all sides equals 3 times 44, which gives us 132. Now what do we do? Good. Add up everything. So area of triangular pyramid equals the 28 that we got as the area of the base plus the 132, which is the area of all the sides, which gives us 8 plus 2 is 10, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6, and 1. So 160, I believe this is centimeters, so centimeter square. Go ahead, finish the other problems, and I'll see you next class.